Gabriel Cotti. I'm representing Team 33, and this is the Porta Blender. So the Porta Blender is a blender designed to maximize portability and convenience while retaining the versatility and functionality of a traditional blender. The Porta Blender consists of a modular attachment, which is capable of attaching to various portable containers of different sizes, and it's this feature that gives it its factor of portability and convenience. So this presentation is ultimately going to outline DP1 early concept design and the progress the team has made thus far, the opportunity analysis and that's been conducted, and the initial ideas the team has come up with. The customer needs that have been addressed and how the customer needs and data was collected, the economic analysis of our product in the sense of looking at other competitors on the market and looking at profitability over the long run, and what needs to be done to ensure product success and make sure product specifications meet the needs of our consumers and put us in a strong position in the market. So, for the initial project planning phase, the team started with three primary ideas, being an automatic cat litter box, a cutting board with auxiliary attachments, and a portable blender. Ideally, the team decided to settle on a portable blender for, number one, its factor of convenience, and number two, the appeal that it had to a targeted consumer base, being outdoors people and particularly Virginia Tech students who also overlap with that community of outdoors people. So the main goal of the design team and the team as a whole is to expand the current market by increasing portability while retaining functionality of traditional blenders. So that means making our product more equipped for various environments and more equipped to be taken to various places compared to current blenders on the market. So we want to take a customer-focused approach, which involves looking at what customers want the most and the needs of the customers, and this will help us stand out as the most viable alternative in this market by providing functionality and features that other portable blenders fail to do. One way we do this, for example, we enhance customer convenience is through our compatibility of the modular attachment with various portable containers. So that kind of ties into our mission statement. We talk about how we want that removable blender bottle attachment, and the primary benefits we're proposing is that battery-powered mobility, while also being able to use on multiple reusable water bottles. And that ties into our key business goals, which is, number one, to create a viable alternative to current blender options and to make something that's environmentally friendly and, most importantly, easy to use. We have a customer profile, for example. You might recognize him. This is somebody who enjoys to be outside, enjoys outdoor activities, owns things like hiking shoes, likes to go on hikes. He doesn't own a full-size blender, and that puts him in a position where he doesn't really know how to bring food, mixtures, and other things like that on camping trips. That kind of runs us into a use case where the Porta Blender really shines. The Porta Blender comes into proper use, and that is if you're on a camping trip and you have maybe an electrolyte water mixture that you want to share with your friends. The Porta Blender is the perfect case for that. You can put it in the Porta Blender, put a particular setting for the blend speed, and next thing you know, you have a mixture. But if you have people that don't want that electrolyte mix, they might want food, you can do even a brownie mix. And like I said, the Porta Blender has various adjustable speeds, and is very durable, so it can withstand various kinds of mixtures, both liquid and food. This is the project planning phase so far. This is our illustrated Gantt chart. Ideally, this is going to be a 10-week development phase of the product, which has to be completed by May 1st. You can see some tasks are in parallel, and we illustrate mainly the critical path right here. It's important to note that a lot of these parallel tasks do have flexibility. So, for example, for testing, the duration of the testing period can be changed in order to meet our deadline of May 1st. So the Porta Blender will address the top needs listed by our potential customers. So we ultimately were able to identify the most important customer needs, the most prominent and repeated customer needs through both in-person interviews, which allowed us to ask more questions and get more details on what they thought about the product, and also surveys, which allowed us to see repeated points of conversation. and we received a lot of positive feedback. So we learned that consumers want a product that is safe. So that includes both food safety when you're blending, and that also includes safety of the user. So if you have your hand in the blender while it's not being used, having some system that prevents it from turning on. A thorough blend, as we discussed, various food mixtures and also liquid mixtures. Blend thoroughly, not leave any remnants behind. Easy to clean, a setting that allows it to be easily cleaned and quickly cleaned. And then we also talk about battery powered and portability, and long lasting portability with our battery, durability, and also leak proof. So we want thorough blend, but we also want a blender that doesn't have any leaks and doesn't have any mechanical failures in its blending process. And those customer needs kind of tie into how we devise particular product specifications. So we talk about only running when the blade is concealed, and that's something we can ultimately figure out through testing. The need for a thorough blend is determined by 3 factors we talk about. So protein powder, blending a banana, and the blend time will all go into determining a thorough blend. Clean time, we want a clean time that is superior compared to our competitors on the market within the portable blender market. The drop test we established would be of 1.25 meters in order to pass. We want something that's durable and can withstand various, particularly outdoor environments. And also ties into things like odor test, battery charge time, and total mass are all very important for product specifications for establishing a successful overall product. So here's the economic analysis of the portable blender, and this kind of shows how we stack up to various competitors in the market. So we established a price of 110 based on competitor prices, and also based on the fact that we seek to devise a product that offers more functionality than the average current portable blender on the market, and more advantages, and which is a better overall alternative. We can see from the revenue versus cost diagram that our break-even quantity would be at 167 units. That's when we would achieve profitability. And we can also just overall get a tangible understanding of what our profitability looks like by looking at this chart. We use a static pricing scenario in particular, and that's because, number one, we don't expect to sell a significant amount of units to the point where the demand is significantly affecting our price, and number two, the consumer base which you are targeting is not rapidly fluctuating on a day-to-day basis. It's primarily Virginia Tech students and people who are fanatics of the outdoors, which is a more stable market with more stable consumer demand than other potential industries. So in summary, this product will revolutionize portable blending. We have well-planned ideas to enter the blender market through we know who we're trying to target. We know the consumers that we're going for. We have a very clear idea of what our product specifications have to meet in order to develop a successful project. We have a clear understanding of profitability, and we have a clear understanding of the economics of our product. We have clear, relevant designs, an established consumer base, and strong financials. And because of that, I think we will place ourselves very firmly in the portable blender market. All right, that's good.